You're watching MileHighSportsPreps.com.
Brought to you by Camp Team Insurance, your sports insurance specialist.
This next match, again, is going to find Jared Rieck from Coronado, the tournament leaders of Coronado, against a big, tall order for Rieck with Jacob Snider, a three-time state champ, has been considered to obviously take his fourth title home to Ponderosa, and he is ranked in the top 5 in the country. So we have a great opportunity to see one of the Colorado's finest wrestlers here in Jacob Snider. I think right now he's only lost one match all season as a senior. And
if he wins that fourth one, he'll be probably one of the most quiet four-time champions you're ever going to meet, and he would become the 15th wrestler if that occurs in state history to do that. Of course, a lot of people think by many one of the greatest Colorado products ever to wrestle in the state of Colorado. Of course, the great Tyler Graff of Loveland, who's now at Wisconsin.
Sure is. Of course, Tyler Graff being a three-time state champion, and Snider usually starts up things quick, so I'd be surprised if he doesn't here. He usually has big moves in his inventory, and right now he's going to try for a big move right now.
Can Rieck match his speed and his power? And laterally, he's going to have to really move his legs and feet, stay low in gravity to the ground, make sure he keeps his eyes on Snider, because Snider is cat quick as it comes. Wiry guy, but does not make very many mental mistakes. He's a three-time champion for a reason. He's just one of the great wrestlers that we have. There's that front rollover, quick 2 points. He's been a takedown machine his entire career.
Sure has, and one thing about Jacob Snider, he gets 2 points and he continues to score. You know, he had a close match last year in the state finals against Coronado, and that was Rieck, who we're going to see later on, who has gained a lot of weight. I think he's up there at 171. But Snider, right now, in control, in the legs, looking for some other points here.
He's got those big, huge thighs. He uses that lower leg strength and that power just to wear down opponents, and he's extremely effective on top. You do not want Mr. Snider on top if you're the opponent. And Rieck is going to have to fight for his life, because we know how good Snider is. He's extremely aggressive, extremely smart. He wears down the opponent. Once he gets on you, if you fall behind, it's going to be a long night for you wrestling.
Well, if you're Rieck, yes, this is something you shoot for all year. You certainly want this match, and now you're in it. And sometimes you get a little surprised how strong Snider is. But he's going to have to find a way to get away from that strength and score at least 1 point here before the end of the period.
Louis Pacheco and Kyle McNally of Thompson Valley, the third-place finishers today at 145 pounds. This is for the championship at 145 pounds here at the A West Invitational. And right now, Jacob Snider leading that is late in the first period, 2-0 as he tries to wear down Rieck some more, just using that power and that grinding style that he's known for, and that will be the end of the first period. 2-0 for the Ponderosa senior.
You know, neither one of these wrestlers today really has been tested, John. You have Snider pinning his way to the finals here, and Rieck, of course, pinning his first two opponents and then winning a major decision, a superior decision of 16-0. So a great matchup here in the finals.
Snider will be down to start the second period. Can Rieck find something as he just pushes his opponent out of play? Whistle stopping the match for a moment. Just starting the second period at 145-pound championship here at the A West Invitational. This is one of the premier tournaments in the state of Colorado in the regular season. This is one of those measuring sticks which leads to the state tournament at the Pepsi Center in February. And we witnessed some pretty nice matches all day long here. And we have a possibility of another one right here as Rieck's trying to look for that advantage. Look at that Snider, cat quick as a cat. Quick escape and right on top of him for a 3-point shot there right in a matter of seconds. That's why this guy has been so good. Now Snider wearing down Rieck again. Jared desperately trying to find some kind of a weakness, which is easier said than done against this guy because he hasn't given up very many points in his entire career. That championship match last year was a doozy where he won against Burrick. And Rieck is getting quite the wrestling lesson tonight from one of Colorado's greats.
Snider always looking for that big move. and Rieck not giving it to him, and shoots his own single. Snider a little bit too quick.
53 seconds, clock moving, second period. Again, Snider looking for that one little mistake that Rieck could do with movement with his hips or his upper body. Snider low gravity to the mat, as you can see. He's very difficult to score against. He's got excellent hips and lower body. It's just real difficult to find a consistent move against this guy. Now the referees blow the whistle for a moment. 31 seconds remaining, second period, and Snider enjoying this 5-1 lead. Looking for more, looking to put the opponent away, but Rieck battling. This is that Ponderosa Coronado thing that could be prevalent come state tournament time in the team race, and these two could see each other in mid-February for the title once again, but you know, anything can happen in wrestling.
Well, you're looking at the strength of Ponderosa here with 45, 52, 60, 71, 89. They are very, very well balanced there in those weights. And Snider, of course, bringing in the taxi of all of the high-profile wrestlers, finding himself a 7-1 right now, complete control.
Just consistent wrestler. That's all you can say about it. He's got an unbelievable record coming into this season, looking for that fourth title, and it's going to be hard-pressed for opponents to beat this guy if he does, and he doesn't make very many mistakes. You have to wrestle your best match to beat a wrestler like this.
Well, Snider goes to a 100-team tournament in Reno and takes first place there, and goes. His only loss was out of state in Wisconsin at a huge tournament called the Clash there in Minnesota. But if you take a look at that, certainly something that was very, very lucky with the other wrestler beating Snider, but he doesn't make many mistakes.
Rieck was able to slip out of a hold for just a moment to get one escape point. It's now 7-2 with the clock continuing to move here in the third period. And again, Snider, the ever aggressor, front roll high takedown right on top. 2 points, 9-2. Methodical, machine-like, businessman-like athlete is Snider. That's all you can say about this guy. He's as good as it gets. 3-time champion for a reason. He's got a reputation, not only here, but around the country, and he's just going to get better and better.
Kind of like the New Orleans Saints of football. He starts scoring, and it just doesn't stop. He continues to pile on the points.
It'll be interesting to see what New Orleans did today in the NFL playoffs, but right now we're not talking playoffs. We are talking wrestling, and right now Snider wearing down his opponent with 55 seconds to go and a comfortable 9-2 lead at the moment. And he continues to wear him down. He's just hanging there right on top. Rieck needs to try and force the issue, but right now running out of energy. The power of Snider just has been able to dominate this whole match, Ed.
He sure has. And again, I think showing some great discipline there, and Snider basically doing what he wants to do. Right now, I believe he's going to let him go. And doesn't.
Now he holds him down on the mat, trying to get that.
There's that big move, John.
Yep. That front aggressive move. It affects the head and the neck, and he's able to get around with his hips, and he's been known for that forever. Rieck does get an escape, however, 9-3, but less than 20 seconds remaining in the match. Does Jared Rieck have a 6-point opportunity in 15 seconds? Probably not. But I'm sure he's going to give effort here. But there's Snider again right on that side chicken wing move. 2 more points. And Jacob Snider is going to end up winning this match here tonight in the 145-pound championship. Jacob Snider of Ponderosa over Jared Rieck of Coronado. Final score here tonight, 11-3, major decision. We'll come back, and Ed and I will talk about the 152-pound final, and we'll do that after these messages. You're watching the Arvada West Invitational Wrestling Tournament. This is MileHighSportsPreps.com.
You're watching MileHighSportsPreps.com. Brought to you by Camp Team Insurance, your sports insurance specialist.